We have a brand new product to show you guys. It is called the EchoMATE, and it's going to make your life so much easier. Check it out. This is the EchoMATE. It is a wireless DMX transmitter, and the really cool thing about it is it's actually battery powered. That means no cords. The wireless DMX transmitter, known as the EchoMATE, has several physical features that we want to go over with you guys. First of all, on the front of it, it's got a full text display. That full text display means that it's going to be easy to read and know what settings are being selected on it. It has a DMX input and a power input on one side. On the opposite side, it has a DMX output and a power output. The power output can be used to link while charging or in daisy chain with your uplights while you're charging them. You can also charge the EchoMATE. That's what the power input and output is for. It also has a DMX output, which means that you could plug this into any other fixture and use it as a wireless DMX receiver. The DMX input is meant to be used for connecting to a DMX board or DMX software. So it can be a battery-powered wireless DMX transmitter. But that's not all that it does. Those are all great things. The runtime on the EchoMATE with one full charge is over 20 hours. Here is the IR Remote Plus. By the way, the IR Remote Plus is sold separately because the EchoMATE can be used standalone. So we also have a package called the EchoMATE Plus, which includes the EchoMATE and the IR Remote Plus. So now what I'd like to do is go over some of the features of the new IR Remote Plus. You'll notice at the bottom there are custom colors. Those are selectable custom colors that can be recalled after they've been programmed to have that specific color that you've dialed in. You can increase and decrease each color value, red, green, blue, white, amber, and UV, to create that specific color that may not be already built in. Additionally, there are 13 pre-designed colors on the remote. Obviously, you can see the red. We'll now select green, blue, white, amber, and UV. We've also found that there's some very popular colors that just seem to be used most often. We've also put those available on the IR remote. Cyan, purple, orange, pink, hot pink, candlelight, and warm white. You can also use the IR remote to select a strobe. Use that for a big grand entrance. Switch back quickly to a standard color or one of your custom preset colors. You can also select sound active mode, auto, or fade. Let me demonstrate the auto modes now. The auto modes are great. They do things like this: auto selecting or auto scrolling through all the 50 preset built-in colors into the light. But now let's get into some of the more specific auto chases. One uplight at a time, going across the room, sweeping across the room. Red, green, blue, white, amber, UV, sweeping across the room. This is my particular favorite. It is called the Night Rider. This one is using every other color being a different color. Here we have two selected colors side by side and then alternating to another color. This is splitting half the lights, one color, and then the next. This will scroll through all 50 preset colors. And this is kind of a rainbow chase of different colors chasing through. By the way, you can change the speed mode of this from a slow to a fast. Much faster speed at this point. Now let's look at the fade programs. The fade programs will quickly fade through colors in the room. And the similar projects that we have built into 20 different built-in auto chases and auto fade control throughout this EchoMATE, being controlled with the IR Remote Plus. The range on the IR Remote is over 50 feet. Okay, so now you might be wondering, how does this all work? Well, first of all, the EchoMATE transmits a DMX signal just like a DMX board would do. So think of the EchoMATE as a DMX controller. It just happens to be being controlled with the IR Remote Plus. When the IR Remote sends a signal to the EchoMATE sends a wireless DMX signal to all of the uplights. Now, your uplights could possibly have multiple channel modes, but the way to make this work is you have to properly set the lights in the correct channel mode and the correct DMX address. So the first light would start with address 1. The next light would be address 7. The next light would be address 13, 19, 25, 31, 37, 43, 49, and finally 55. Those DMX addresses then can be repeated with an additional 10 lights. Let's say you had a room with 30 lights around the room. You would repeat this step 3 times every 10 sets of lights. And you would have these chase patterns going around the perimeter of the room. Keep in mind you can get creative with it and also put these lights under tables and on top of tables and still get some awesome effects. All of the uplights need to be set in a 6-channel mode for a red, green, blue, white, amber, UV fixture. Some people may have a fixture that is only red, green, blue, white, and amber. A 5-channel mode for that fixture, but you would still address the lights just like I described. The only thing that you'd be missing would be that 6th color, the UV. The EchoMATE includes an Omega bracket, or better known as an Omega clamp. It uses a 1/4 turn twist connection to lock in to the bottom of the EchoMATE. Here you can use an O-clamp to connect to a speaker stand, trussing, or you could use a device like we have pictured here and mount it to the top of a pole, such as a pipe and drape pole or a pipe and base. We'd like to mention also that the EchoMATE is sold separately from the IR Remote Plus. But however, we do have a package that's called the EchoMATE Plus. Contact an authorized dealer for pricing on the EchoMATE, the IR Remote Plus, or the EchoMATE Plus. You can find more information about the EchoMATE on our website at eternallighting.com. You can reach out to any authorized dealers for pricing. Thank you for watching, and remember, lighting makes all the difference.